This is my hometown, Plenty, Saskatchewan. Population 150 people.
Not very busy anyway.
Nope. These are the newest houses. We call them the suburbs of Plenty.
It's a big house.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is Main Street.
There's
The hotel and bar. Oh, they do have the museum. There's two house museum.
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh, daycare.
Oh my God, that's new.
Yeah, it is brand new.
There's the old bank. There's the Plenty store. It's 100 years old. That's where I'm taking you.
Give me that letter.
Thank you. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Why not?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Those are plums. Those are nectarines. I think. Yeah. I don't eat fruit, so I don't know.
Is this old? Yeah, maybe.
Those are mandarin. Yep. We call them mandarin oranges. These are mangoes.
It's so there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm buying these. A lot of recipes I want to make in Japan call for ranch dressing powder, and I've never had it, so I'm going to get those. Want to take some pickles? Vinegar style ketchup? Oh, barbecue sauce.
Oh, it's not ketchup. It's a barbecue.
Yeah. Cheese! Katie! Craft dinner. My favorite food as a kid. Mom always wants to make sure that everybody understands that she didn't let me eat it very often. Only when the babysitter came could I eat craft dinner. Because it's junk food, but I still love it. I eat it in Tokyo once a week. Comfort food.
I want to buy some omiyage here, but I don't know
They don't have
which
small
one is-
stuff.
I mean,
Let's see if they have the small cereal boxes.
are the same.
Same. Wait.
Hey, Shawn.
Hello. Can't get those in Japan. This is the Plenty Post Office.
That probably works out good.
Oh yeah? She said she was, Mark was waiting on her, is that what she said?
Yeah. Margot's, Marguerite.
Okay, whose husband died.
Yeah.
Who lives in the McMaster house now?
Some Filipinos.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. There's the Plenty Church. And there's the manse, and my grandfather, my mom's dad, was the minister in Plenty in the late 1950s, and so my mom grew up in that manse.
Everybody know each other.
Oh yeah. But there's some people from other places that have moved. I think that's fantastic. There's Hutterites there and a Filipino family. That's just incredible.
Yeah. That's the old elevator that they're going to take down.
Are they? It's the last one. There used to. How many did there used to be?
4 or 5.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
It's named after our cousin Ted Burton.
Uh-huh.
He died a couple of years ago. He was much younger than Dad. He wasn't. He was about 10 years older than me.
So he was playing baseball?
Oh yeah.
He was he hauled fuel around to us.
He was my scout leader with Dad too. I knew him very, very well.
Who are you?
There's the skating rink where I skated.
What?
The
Burn ring?
yeah.
A couple years. Oh yeah.
God, if I lived alone in a house like that, it would look like crap. So Kenji, when I was a kid, there was this school and this school, and then 20 years ago they built Connecting.
Okay.
And then there was an old red brick school back over there that was almost 100 years old that they tore down, and that was a big mistake because it was a beautiful old school.
It's huge.
Yeah, so all grades 1 through 12.
How many people there?
Not many. In the whole school, I have no idea.
250 or
From grades 1 to grade 12.
yeah.
Oh my.
Who did this? I'm so happy. Who did this? Maggie, who did this?
So Maury, I'm making a video for my YouTube channel, so tell me if you definitely do not want to be on it.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're fine?
Yeah, so is Cam.
And Cam? I didn't think I needed to ask permission about the dog.
Maggie, do you have a privacy act? Maggie. Maggie. She's chewing her bones.
This is Maury. She gave me a new look.
How's the eyebrows?
They're gone.
Oh, they look good.
Okay, so here's a funny story. I'll try to be brief. Maury is much younger than I. In fact, I taught her Sunday school, and I babysat her husband all through his very young childhood. She is a beautician and has a lovely facility in her basement. My mom goes to her regularly, and I go to get my eyebrows waxed whenever I go home to Canada. The last time I had my eyebrows waxed at Maury's beautician's salon, maybe a couple years ago, she put a eye mask on me, and she was doing my eyebrows, and she was talking to me, and I couldn't see anything, and suddenly she started twisting my nipples like they were dials on a radio, and I just sat up and did, what the hell? And in fact, it was my old high school buddy Randy, who'd been hiding in the closet to play this practical joke on me, and when I went back this time for an eyebrow waxing, I checked that damn closet, I'll have you know, and there was no nipple play, so I didn't have to pay the extra fee. Isn't that the best practical joke ever? I still haven't got him back. And Kenji too.
Kenji too.
Hey.
He doesn't like being on my videos.
Yeah.
This here's Maggie.
Get up there.
Kenji. Do you buy bully sticks
So
for
I
her?
know this one.
We
It's
don't.
so
We actually
difficult.
just go to the butcher and get bones.
Oh my.
Hey Cam, give him a minute, and then you can teach him tricks.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe say.
Okay. Jump.
You're good.
You're drunk.
I'm not drunk yet.
Oh.
I'm 33, so Not a kid.
Yes, you are.
Can you get off? What? I can't give him a
How you feel?
Okay.
It's like a marathon now.
The quad.
Wow.
You jump on the quad. You jump on the quad, Andy.
What the?
Room for one more.
What is it?
She's a wild woman. She's fun.
Cat's on video.
Oh,
Who's this?
look at this. The Cameron's cat. Oh, isn't he pretty?
Cameron's cat just got up.
Whoa.
Oh,
What's your cat's name?
Mo.
Oh, Maggie.
Are they friends or enemies?
Maggie wants to play, but then Mo just runs.
They don't want to play.
There's two of them. And then Mo is they're brothers.
She's in there?
Yeah, they're both boys.
She likes being in the closed space, eh?
Yeah.
She's got her food there. She's happy.
Yeah.
Did you know that I used to babysit your dad?
No.
Yeah. And your mom a little bit, but your dad a lot. A lot, a lot.
Oh, Maury. So much fun.
Like a tree attack.
Tree attack.
And we met your cats? Hey, well, here I am in the vehicle. We're on our way back from the farm to the city. And this is my, what is it, automobile check-in thing that Doris does. So I'm taking advantage of being in Mom and Dad's vehicle. And I'm not going to do much of a readerly check-in because it's going to be so stale by the time you see it. Or it's going to cut into my Friday Reads video. So I'm just going to show one book that I'm just getting a bare start on, and that's Alberta and Freedom by Cora Sandel. And I've only read 20 pages and I absolutely love it. As much, if not more, than I did the first one. This is Alberta and Freedom, and the one I read was Alberta and Jacob, which I loved, and this one is just, so I'll give you one sentence. Here the protagonist is in Paris trying to make it as an artist or a writer. A writer, I think. And so she's living with another young woman in Paris, and they're trying to make ends meet. They're doing some nude modeling and whatnot. And my favorite sentence, the writing is just beautiful. Elizabeth Rokkan's translation is just to die for. And she's talking with her roommate. Her roommate says, Fräulein Stoltz makes tea with the egg water. I think that's too economical. I love that. Really enjoying that. That's all I'm going to tell you about current reading. We are on our way to a town called Purdue in Saskatchewan, which has one of Canada's largest used bookstores, also known as one of Canada's most inconvenient bookstores, in that it's in this small town. It doesn't have regular business hours, and when you walk into the store, I've never been there, I'm going for the first time, so I'll take you with me as long as he doesn't stop me from filming. And it's completely overrun with books that are not organized and piled on the floor, and it just sounds like paradise. This man, he's about, I don't know how old he is, he's not young. He moved from the Atlantic coast of Canada out here to the prairies, and he brought 3 semi-truck loads of books. And it sounds amazing, so stay tuned. And this is Katie.
Oh, Shawn.
You're gonna come in, Mom, and you're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
a field day here. Good day, sir. I'm Shawn. I'm the one that called you the other day. Said I came from Japan to see ya.
Right. I saw you coming. I said, this is just about the right time for
It is.
Yes. So you've been
I'm
over-
Canadian, but I live in
figured
Japan.
that. I figured maybe you were over there teaching or something.
I am exactly
That's what
right.
I kind of figured, because I knew that there was no accent of that part of the world.
That's
But
right.
I said I think probably
My sidekick here is Japanese. That's my mom. She lives in
Hi.
Plenty.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I'm from Plenty,
From
Saskatchewan.
Plenty.
Yeah,
Right.
that's where Shawn grew up.
I've never
Nice
been
to
to
meet
Plenty,
you.
but I've heard of it.
Kenji
Hi.
from Japan.
Welcome to Canada.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here.
I shall. Do you mind if I make some pictures?
Don't mind at all.
All right.
As long as you don't think you'll break your camera.
All right.
It's not fancy in here, but there's lots of
I've
books.
seen some pictures, and I'm just. It looks like paradise.
Well,
I think you must be two of a kind.
some people might not describe it that
That-
way. But
Do you do trades at all?
I do some trading.
I brought one to show you. You
too.
don't feel obligated, but
No.
it would just be for trade.
Right.
Oh, you bought the building. This is the bank, was it?
It was one of the banks.
Okay.
It was the Merchants Bank, and then it became Bank of Montreal,
Okay.
and then it closed about 1933. And the funny thing is, it was built in 1919, so it's just 100 years old. this
Beautiful
year.
building.
Oh.
But I'm the longest tenant,
Oh,
which is unusual. Usually the first tenant's the longest tenant.
yeah.
With his sunglasses on, he looks like my dad.
There's his dad.
He looks like he looks like
Dad's right here
you guys look
beside
like
you.
brothers.
Hi, nice to
how are
meet you.
Nice to meet you.
There's the book. You look at it. You tell me later.
I'll have a
I'm going in.
He's been looking forward to this.
I'm just going to ask him what section he wants to
Okay,
look
okay.
I am interested in literary fiction,
at. Uh-huh.
mostly. Any country, British, Canadian, American.
Well, you'll find some literary fiction in my Canadiana section.
Okay.
That wall right straight
Great.
ahead. And then you'll probably find some literary fiction back in what I call classics.
Okay, great. And it's back that way?
No, classics are back down this aisle of the last section on the left-hand side and the back wall.
Okay, great. Thank you. And then I heard you have a almost photographic memory of where things are.
Well, to a degree, yes.
I'm interested in anything about the Russian Tsar, Ivan the Terrible.
Well, if I had anything about him, it'll be in that world history section.
Okay,
over
well,
there.
I will start browsing around then.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, are you
You
going to...
know, I had a fellow in here one day, and you probably heard of Abdul de Bulbulmir and Ivan Skavinsky Skavar.
No.
Well, there was a song years ago about it, about one treading on the other one's toes.
Okay.
In Russia. Well, I had a fellow in here one day, and he lives over here, not too far from here, over around Delisle, not general
Uh-huh.
area over there. And he's actually related to Ivan Skavinsky Skavar.
Wow.
So they had dropped the Skavar. He was just a Skavinsky, but he said he was actually related to.
That is interesting.
Books in here. Yeah. Where'd you get all these books in here?
Well, I got him here.
You got 'em here.
I've still got a lot in the trailers. And, oh yes.
You got more.
Oh, I have a lot that are stored, packed.
Oh my goodness.
You sound like
How do you know what to store?
you sound like
I just filled the place up. and then I got full. I had to store the rest.
you sound like my son. He's got books stored all over hell's out acres.
Right.
But did you have a bookstore before?
Yeah, in New Brunswick for 30 years.
For 30 years.
So I brought the stock with me.
And so you must have had a bigger place.
Well, I had lots stored in boxes there because, you know, you'd see some come available and you thought, I better buy these, I won't see them again. And so you'd buy them. And I probably did it for the next 3 generations.
Yeah.
Probably.
I know.
Lordy man.
I gotta go over.
Shawn, he's just smiling from ear to ear. He's just like, oh. How did you find out about
He's
it?
famous. I saw there was an article in Maclean's magazine.
I couldn't believe it that I made McLean's magazine.
Yeah. So that came to my attention, and
And it came to the attention of all the other media because I didn't realize how much the media follows McLean.
Oh!
Once I came out to McLean's, then
Do you
I
want me to
got a
get out of
call
your
from
way?
Global News,
This is not easy.
CBC,
I'll get out of
you-
here. I'll step in here.
I'm going over.
John Gormley,
Yeah.
all they're called wanting to on their program. So.
Oh my God.
This is Canadian.
Oh.
And he said the world history's back there somewhere.
Japanese books
We're,
there.
we're
Alright, so this is my wrap-up for Doris's vlog tag video. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to say here, so I'm in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan at my parents' house, flying back to Tokyo tomorrow. I think I managed to get about 90% of Doris's prompts included, maybe more. And there's still another day. Who knows what else I'll sneak in here. But I've had a fabulous 10 days out here, and Kenji has enjoyed it as well. Been great to see Mom and Dad, do a bunch of book shopping. That bookstore, it was too much. Like, it was too messy and dirty, and like, I found some stuff. Stay tuned for my book haul, but 90% of the stock you can't see because it's covered with piles of books in front of all the shelves, and it's so precarious, and there's half-eaten sandwiches and sitting on the ledge, and but it was interesting. And he has 2 semi-trailers out back full of books. Yeah, it's just an incredible treasure trove, but it's so disorganized and dirty that it's you have to have a certain... I don't mind a messy bookstore, and it was too much for me. I mean, it was so crowded that I couldn't fit down several of the rows because of the piles of books. So anyway, it was an adventure. This has been a great tag, Doris. Thank you very much. So yeah, thanks for watching.